Daily Mad News. Mad News. Daily Mad News. Mad News. Daily Mad News. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Mad News with your host, F4 Bizzo, coming to you live and direct from the Mad News headquarters right here in London. So, what is the Mad News for today? Daily Mad News. According to the Al Jazeera, Palestinian government denounces settlers' threat to Al-Aqsa Mosque. Foreign Ministry calls on international community to deal with incitement to destroy holy site seriously.
I know words, I have the best words, but there's no better word than stupid.
So that's what Al Jazeera is saying, but let's go deeper into this, shall we? Daily Mad News. A lot of reasons why the Palestinian government is saying this out. Because what happened is, in the past month, Israel has been killing the red heifer. I
know words, I have the best words, but there's no better word than stupid.
So apparently, killing this cow, sacrificing it, will make the arrival of the Messiah faster. You mean like giving it fast track.
I know words, I have the best words, but there's no better word than stupid.
So it's gonna hasten the Antichrist or Jesus or Dajjal or Mahdi, or because you have to remember, in all these religious faiths, all the books always have a scripture about a Messiah coming. So what the Jewish are doing is making sure it comes faster by killing the red cow. Daily Mad News. The practical burning of the red cow carried out. And this was an article by the Israel 365 News. So last Tuesday, a practice red heifer burning was conducted. A video from the drill was published on Israel National News. In the drill, a red heifer that had been housed at Shiloh by the Bnei Israel organization was prepared and burned on pile of woods as preparation for the possibility of an actual ceremony in the future.
I know words, I have the best words, but there's no better word than stupid.
They said the heifer was not suitable for the actual ceremony, as it has been inspected by rabbis of the Temple Institute and judged to have non-red hairs, thereby disqualifying it. The heifer was burned on a pile of wood precisely as specified in Jewish sources. So what they're saying is, this thing is just a fake sacrifice. It's just a demo. Let's give you a little tester.
I know words, I have the best words, but there's no better word than stupid.
But this is what's actually happening. So this guy was actually dead. There's a guy called Adam's King. He was there at the red heifer ritual, and he actually brags about this on Timcast. So if you want to watch this on YouTube, you can check this video out on Adam King's brags about red heifer ritual on Timcast. But let's listen to what he's got to say, because this is really interesting. I'm not going to comment. It's a 6-minute video. I want us to watch it, then I'm going to comment after, right? Let's go.
This was a big thing over at InfoWars and on the dissident right media for the longest time, the Jew hate media. Yeah, do you have my tweet that I actually put on my... So I basically, what happened, if you want to go to the first slide first before we play the video, about a month ago on July 1st,
that one, right?
There was an announcement that they were going to do a practice run of the red heifer. And prior to this, the media outrage that the Jews were going to go do this red heifer, you had these lunatics like Stu Peters and others who were saying, this is going to usher in the Antichrist, blah, blah, blah. And it was like a real big media balagan. It was really a bad twist. So they said that and also the government wasn't going to let them. So what they did was they said, we're just going to do a practice one with one of the 5 disqualified cows. The government said, okay, whatever. They ended up going out, doing a real cow. One of the cow's name was Tikva. They made the offering. And I actually, it was a real offering. They did it all by the laws. And I have with me some of the ashes right here, red heifer ashes. And it's pretty incredible. The red heifer, the last time that the red heifer was done was over 2,000 years ago. The first time it was done by Moses. The second time it was done by Ezra from the book in the Bible. And that shows you how long the ashes can last for. So a pure red heifer doesn't come about all the time. And in this generation, we had 21 of them that were born.
Pure.
Pure. They picked 7 to bring to...
They were never pure. There's no way 21 red heifers was born this year and they were poor. They were cloned or genetically modified. I mean...
I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
I said I wasn't going to interrupt, so let's just keep going.
Israel. And out of the 7, Israel only allowed them to have 5 brought in. And they've been sitting around just doing nothing because the media outrage has been so astronomical about it. But the red heifer people, they fooled everybody, and they successfully performed the ritual about a month ago. Now, in the ritual, you're supposed to have hyssop. I have also hyssop that is from the actual ritual, and also the red heifer ashes. And these get put into a clay jar and then sprinkled on people in a healing ritual.
So, the whole point of this... Okay, wait.
And it removes the impurity of death and allows for people to heal. So,
Bro. Shalom. Brother, shalom. Can you send me some of that white starch? Let me sprinkle it.
I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
Oh, gosh. So, the whole point of these red heifers is for them to kill the red heifers, to delete the red heifers, sacrifice them, pour all this concussion and portions and everything, Hosanna, hallelujah, Hosanna, turn into ashes, burn them down, spread it, or sprinkle it around people. Oh, you Jewish. After you finish killing the Palestinian, no more death for you. No more death for you. Now they're saved. What about us? Shalom, please send me one of those packs.
since this started, they have been sprinkling on people. There was a man with Alzheimer's who just started remembering everything, sight to the blind. There's some real miracles that have happened in the last month since this thing has gone down. But the ashes, just like I have a little bag, there was 10.5 gallons of ashes. And this is only a dime bag full.
Like
and these
drugs.
ashes have been disseminated. They're here to stay. They will never be found.
They will never be found. Can you hear that? They will never be found, but they found one on you. You had a sample, but you saying they were here to stay and they will never be found. I mean,
I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
Okay, let's go.
So many people have them. And this little bag can power about 10,000 doses.
What?
Power about it said that makes it sound like really potent cocaine.
It packs a punch, yeah.
This is the stuff right here.
This is this. Can you hear that? This is this stuff right here. That little powder can power up to 6,000 doses. I mean, what is this? What is this red hour white stuff shit that looks like some white powder that them boy sell down the road? Daily News. Let's listen.
For fent.
This is the. But we could go smoke this after the show. But no, I'm just
Smoke
kidding.
it.
Come back from the dead after you do something like that. But
Spiritual ash. They're smoking the spiritual powder. Oh my God, these people are only high, man.
Okay, bye-bye.
I have a video from the ritual, and if you want to play it, I don't know if you. It has copyrighted music. Can you slide it so people can see the slide? So these are the slides of the actual of the actual ceremony being taken place, and that's tikva. And everything was done specifically according to halacha, which is Jewish law. It was a perfect cow, and meaning that it doesn't have a single hair that is not red. And also, it could never have been burdened with work. So you can't even lean a shovel up against the cow. They have to be treated in a very specific way for their whole life. And then the person who does the ritual can never have been in contact with death. So basically, they're not allowed to go to. They have to be of a specific bloodline. And what they do was they raise these children in like these elevated homes above the ground, and they never leave the home until they're ready to do the rituals. And that's like how they never come into contact with death.
That's child abuse.
So the priest who did this literally lived in his home for over 20 years before he...
Never left?
Nope. Because he was born to do this ritual.
Wow.
And now that it's been done, the Messiah can come.
Okay, so this is you're talking about the return of the Messiah.
Return of the Mac. Here we go.
So this is like the Jewish Messiah is going to come back. Would that be similar? Would that be like the return of Christ, or would it be a different?
Here's
guy?
the thing: I think the most fundamental difference between Judaism and Christianity is that Judaism actually believes in reincarnation, and so the Messiah is here in every generation, and there's a process by which we are awakened enough to accept the Messiah. So if the Messiah doesn't come, he dies. He's reconstituted, born into the matrix again, and has to find his way back to another thing. We can't build the temple until this happened.
Well, this bag of coke.
And now that this happened, the Messiah can come build the third temple in Jerusalem.
Third temple, if you look at it properly, there is a mosque on the temple right now. And if you look at what this guy just said there, that's the reason why the Palestinians are denouncing the settlers' threat to Alaska Mosque. Because they believe that since they've done these rituals now, the Zionists after the next step is to build this temple now. None of the major news, no BBC, no CNN, no CNBC, none of them cover this news. None of them. No, none of them covered it. So this is what I think is going to happen. Israel is going to cause another war with Iran. Missile is going to be thrown from one point to another. And all of a sudden, that Alaska mosque will just get blown up. And they're going to blame it on Iran. And what's going to happen after that is they will now say, oh, this new temple will be a multi-faith temple, not only for the Jewish one, but will be a multi-faith temple that will now be built at that side. I mean,
I know words, I have the best words, but there's no better word than stupid.
And once they tell you that it's going to be a multi-faith temple, right there, just know it's the beginning of the... That'll be the beginning of the... So we need to be very careful with this. So if anything happens to that temple in the next 5-6 months, Israel is behind it. They're going to blow up that temple. They're going to blow up that mosque. And they're going to say it's Iran that blow it through the bombs. And that's going to cause a fight. But eventually, that third temple is going to be built. So who's coming now? The Jewish... So which Messiah is actually coming now? Because this is where the big issue is. There's a lot of Messiah coming. Who's coming first? Is it the Jewish Messiah? Is it the Jesus Christ? Is it the Antichrist? Is it the Dajjal? Or is it the Mahdi? Because all these religious people got someone coming from the sky. And we need to know who that is. If you think you know who that is, let me know. What these Jewish people did beyond the corridors of the world to borrow these red cows, so these Armageddon cows. Do you think the end is near? Do you think actually this world is gonna collapse? Because I had a dream of being a billionaire. That hasn't happened yet, so I don't think the world is gonna happen yet until I become one, because I was actually living that billionaire dream. Like, I woke up last said, what? No! Daily man news. On a more serious note, if it's actually true that the world is ending and this Messiah is coming, I would advise you to stick to your God, pray, fast, and let God tell you. I mean, right now, I don't care if it comes tomorrow, come. I'm ready. Come, send it. Send it. Daily man news. They're going to blow up that mosque. And they're going to say it's Iran that blow it through the bombs. And that's going to cause a fight. But eventually, that third temple is going to be built. That's what I think. Let me know what you think, if you're not scared to put your views and opinions down there in the comment section. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, The Daily Mad News. Until I see you again in the next episode of The Daily Mad News, it's your boy FOB, and I'm out. Daily Mad News. Mad News. Daily Mad News. Mad News. Daily Mad News.